All right, good Tuesday to you. Can you believe it? We are just 7 days away from Christmas Eve, and it does look like the weather very well could impact some Christmas travel plans. What that means for us here locally in just a minute. We've got more weather to track before then. First of which, up front, it's going to be this cold front tracking our direction right now. It's going to bring some big changes to the area over the next several hours. By tonight, that cold front approaches, and it is expected to produce some rain, even some thunderstorms for part of the area. This is what Futurecast shows us. 7 o'clock tonight, we've got a few spotty showers out there. More of those starting to develop closer to the 10 o'clock hour. This is likely just garden variety rain showers, some of which could be heavy at times, but as that cold front gets a little bit closer, it's providing some lift for some of these thunderstorms, and you'll notice we start to see some darker pockets of red, some purples. That tells us some heavy downpours, maybe even a little bit of small hail mixing in there as well. It's also potentially going to be a night where we see and hear a lot of lightning and thunder, some of which could be loud at times. And the unfortunate timing with this system is a lot of it's overnight. The other thing I want to point out to you, the best chances you'll notice along and south of Interstate 40, Northwest Arkansas. Can't rule out a few stray showers, but it looks like the better odds for precipitation going to be further off towards the south. Now, as that front approaches, this is a little after midnight tonight. We've got some thunderstorms out there, winds out of the south ahead of that front, behind it right out of the northwest. You can see that front continues to push all the rain out of the area by, let's say, sunrise tomorrow morning. But on the backside, those clouds are going to be stubborn. They might not break immediately, and it's going to be much colder because of those winds right out of the north. It is a cold front after all, right? In terms of how much rain we expect to pick up, generally speaking, less than an inch for those folks south of Interstate 40, but where those heavier pockets develop, where we see those stronger thunderstorms, we could see those numbers a little bit higher than that. Now, again, you see some zeros here, Bentonville, Fayetteville, Northwest Arkansas, generally speaking. That's not to say we might not get a stray shower to pass through the area and, of course, change those numbers. But a key takeaway from this map, a couple of things. One, you're probably only going to get around an inch of rain at most, and the best chances of that are going to be parts of the River Valley and the Ouachitas. Severe weather risk is rather low. Level 1 potential for southern LaFleur, far southern Sebastian, a good chunk of Logan and Scott counties. So we're on the lower end of that spectrum. When you break down the actual individual hazards, it looks like some hailstones might be our most common issue. But even then, overall, chances are somewhat low. Highs tomorrow not going to be near as warm and mild as they have been in recent days. In fact, it's possible that parts of Northwest Arkansas may not even make it out of the 40s. I've got Fayetteville hitting 50 degrees, 48 Bentonville, Rogers, Huntsville. In the River Valley, mid-50s probably in the afternoon. But keep in mind, you've got that stiff north wind that's going to keep things a little bit cooler than the actual air temperature. That, of course, the wind chill. You want to bundle up. How about Christmas forecast? Well, it's going to be much more mild. Yeah, we've got a big cool down this week, but by next week, we really ratchet up those temperatures. I'm looking at upper 50s, low 60s for both Christmas Eve and on Christmas Day. Now, Christmas Eve, we've got about a 40% chance of some scattered showers in the area. We'll drop that to 20% here on Christmas Day. But I will tell you this. The day after Christmas, so we're talking December 26th, right? Another chance of rain. We're going to bump it up to about 40%. You'll see that in the extended forecast. Could have a chance of thunderstorms with that system as well. Here's what it shakes out to overall. We're going to be cool the next several days. We do get another cold front Thursday into Friday. Now, that front is a dry cold front, meaning it's not going to bring much in the way of precipitation, but it will drop our temperatures quite considerably. Friday morning, folks in Northwest Arkansas need to get ready to wake up in the 20s. You'll want the heavy coats all day long. Afternoon highs barely in the low 40s. A little bit of a warming trend. It's a slow warming trend, but a warming trend nonetheless. Saturday, Sunday into next week, all leading up to Christmas when we find those afternoon highs unseasonably warm for this time of the year. Upper 50s, low 60s. Watch for chances of rain the day before and the day after Christmas, and we'll really be watching Thursday for the potential of some severe storms. Of course, we're 9 days away from that event. Things are going to change a lot. We will keep you updated as the forecast becomes a bit more clear. In the River Valley, 48 tomorrow morning. We'll see a high temperature of 55 degrees, 57 Thursday as high pressure builds in. Lots of sunshine expected into the weekend, as those temperatures are going to be cool Saturday and Sunday. Take advantage of that dry weather to get all that last-minute Christmas shopping done. It does look like Christmas week very well could be a bit more on the wet side. All right, now that's a check of your 5+ forecast right here on 5+ and 5newsonline.com.